Hello, everyone. Good morning to one and all. Let's wait for 3 more minutes and then we can get started. Thank you. Hello, Manoj. Please take it forward from here. I think we can start the session now. Manoj, you are on mute.
Yeah, 1 minute. I'm starting.
Yeah, sure. No
Um, Hello, hello, Shreya.
Yes, guys, you're audible now.
Okay,
Please.
I'm audible, right? So,
Yes, yes, please.
okay, the topic for today's webinar, as you can see, is the GST return and reconciliation integration with the Logitax portal from SAP B1. So, basically, we have developed a integration solution, wherein the data of sales and purchase will be uploaded from SAP to the Logitex portal. So before going into the overall solution, we need to understand what is a GST reconciliation. All of you here are familiar with the concept of GST reconciliation, wherein we have to match the data of the supplier with the recipient data. So whatever purchase we have done from the supplier, we have to match with our purchase data. So it is a GST reconciliation will be a term that is used to describe any reconciliation wherein two data are compared. So this kind of mechanism is implemented to get the input tax credit to the recipient so that there will be no any problems in matching the invoices or claiming the input credit. So this is what we say as a GST reconciliation in an overall manner. So for that, currently you face many problems while doing it manually in Excel. Means you have to fetch a data from SAP, first the purchase register, the sales register, then you have to compile the data, you have to segregate the data, all these challenges you face. The next challenge is that is major with the purchase side. In the purchase side, you moreover work in the Excel, you reconcile with the 2V data, 2A data, and then you segregate the data and find out which are the invoices that are matching and which are not matching with the purchase register, the purchase that we have made of from the supplier. So currently you face these challenges in SAP while doing the data reconciliation from SAP. So we have come up with a direct solution to upload the data. Secondly, what we will focus on what is the reconciliation that happens generally in GST. So there are two types of reports, that is the GSTR 2A and the 2B. So your major part is to match the purchase details with the 2A data of the sub from the portal or the 2B data. So you can match with 2A or 2B. Then the next step is also GSTR1, which is the sales data. This sales data is also we can now reconcile with the e-invoicing generated from SAP. So whatever e-invoices that are generated from SAP can be pulled from the government website, and we can check that e-invoices with our uploaded GSTR1. So this functionality is also under the type of reconciliation. Secondly, it is also the reconciliation part of the GSTR 3B, wherein we match with the all the type of books, and finally we come to a conclusion what amount of tax is to be paid. So once the 1 and 2B reconciliations are done, then we get the final 3B for matching the tax amounts to be paid. So these type of some are some of these are common features that are a part of reconciliation. So why is it necessary to do a GST reconciliation? The main and major objective of doing a GST reconciliation is to claim the input tax credit. Secondly, we need to make sure whatever sales and purchase invoices we are generating in SAP, that should not be omitted or wrongly filed in the GST returns. Just making ensure that whatever we purchase, whatever we sell is all in line with the GST tax returns. So this is the major reason why we do it. And the challenges you face is always making it, you have to invest more and more time in compiling the data in Excel and working through the Excel, giving more and more time checking each and every invoices. So this will be done easy for you by our Inecom's GST reconciliation solution. So what do we offer? Here, first of all, we offer uploading of the purchase and sales data to the Logitax portal. This is a integrated solution with the Logitax portal. Okay, we are sending the data to the Logitex portal wherein this data of sales, for example, we pick the data of sales. So it will be separated into various categories of B2B, B2C, large invoices, the export invoices. So it is a summary tab that you get on the Logitex portal itself, wherein you can see the data being separated as per your needs. There is also a separate portion on Logitex portal for the HSN summary. So in the way you work out in Excel, all the working will be done for you in the Logitex portal. This sales data you also can reconcile with the e-invoices from SAP. The e-invoices generated by you will be pulled in the Logitex portal, and there will be an option to reconcile your uploaded sales register with the e-invoices generated from SAP. So this will cover your sales part, the GSTR1 part. In an overall manner, in a few seconds or in a few workouts, matching the data and reconciliation with the data, you will get your GSTR1 ready in a few clicks. So once you upload from SAP, check the data on Logitex portal and your data for GSTR1 will be ready. And from there, again, you can go and file to the government portal. Second part we are following is the same process to upload the purchase register from SAP. Once the purchase register is uploaded, we can pull the data from government from Logitax portal of 2B or 2A. The reconciliation process as a part of now is done on the Logitax portal for understanding the concept of Logitax used. There are various categories used in Logitax to define the matching of a GSTR 2B with purchase register. Like they say matched with tolerance, unregistered invoices. Some are available in your GSTR 2B but not available in SAP. So these kind of concepts are used by Logitex, and to get familiar with that concepts, understand the overall working, to get confidence with the portal, we have recommending to do the reconciliation on the Logitex portal one. Secondly, whatever Logitax portal is reconciling the data, whatever will be the status of the reconciliation, whether that invoice is matching in SAP, matching with the document you upload from SAP, we have pulled that data in SAP. So basically, we have pulled the status of reconciliation, that is match status, match with GSTR to be match with tolerance. Further on Logitex portal, you can also match the invoices manually. Means there is various options to accept the reconciliation. Even if you find out that there are certain rounding points issue, there is some invoice number mismatch issue, but you know that this document is correct and it is able to match. Such kind of reconciliations you can match at the Logitex website portal. From there, after your reconciliation is complete, you can just click a button in SAP and pull that reconciliation status in SAP. Such in this manner, you understand that the AP invoice in SAP, that is the purchase document in SAP, is matching with the GSTR 2B file. So you can understand the input tax claim here. So we have done this for you in a very flexible manner in SAP to Logitax portal, and from Logitax portal to back to SAP. In SAP, we can provide this status of the reconciliation, the GSTR 3B file status. There are various fields we have updated in SAP. So that report we can generate for you as per your purchase register. So in the existing purchase register only we can add the reconciliation. Once this reconciliation activity is done for a month. So now let's actually see in SAP what we have, how the form looks and how the data will be uploaded to SAP. So let's go in SAP screen. So here you can see the form. So here, when we start SAP, you will be provided with a new add-on of add-on manager, GST return and reconciliation add-on. So I have connected this one now. Okay. Similar to our e-invoicing software only, we have the configuration part here. In the configuration part, you will be provided with a username, portal password, client ID. Okay, client ID, the company name and all. We will be storing this. This will be a one-time activity wherein we get the details from Logitax for the your separate client entity. It is according to the GST. We are using here one GST for now. So we have set up for a one GST. So we can add here multiple GST types. Then in the Inecom GST return reconciliation itself, we have the synchronizing data. The sync data is for uploading the purchase register and the sales register. On this screen, we have not provided you with the much of the columns as per the SAP. This will not be your fully sales columns as per SAP sales register, because in Logitech's portal there it's very easy to export the Excel file, to check the Excel file with SAP. So all the functionality in Logitech is available. So here we have just provided you with the dates and the document number. So I will be uploading this, for example, for month of September. I have added some sample entries in this for September. So this is the type of, here you can see type sales. I'll select the sales firstly, then I will go for the GSTN. If there are multiple GSTNs, here the multiple GSTN list will be shown, and we are selecting the GSTN here. So then we will load this data. Okay, after loading, whatever documents are available in this date range for invoice side, the credit side, so these documents will be reflected here. And then I have to hit the upload button. It will show the status of uploading. So total 18 records are there. And we have created a JSON of all these records in the backend to exactly understand what will be the status of this uploading. So what all data will be passing, what total will be there, what taxes will be passing, so that at a later point, if we want to check where the error was or what was the error, then also it will be easier for us. So there are total 18 records, and each record will be having its own JSON. Okay. So we have also provided with the path that upload complete, and the data will be uploaded here. So it will take some few to 2 minutes to compile the data on Logitech's portal and show the status of what has been uploaded and what has not been uploaded. So till then, we will come back to the same screen, and I will show you the synchronizing data for purchase side. So same window, but I'm taking a different month here because the data is available for this month. And the purchase side. So same pay, purchase, and the GSTN number I will select. I will load the data. Okay. So this is my purchase data. And here also I'll click now upload. In this similar way, the purchase data will also be uploaded to the Logitech's portal. In the sales side, there will be errors also. In the purchase side also errors. I will show you 2 to 3 documents how the errors are being handled. What errors means how the errors will be shown in SAP also and the Logitex portal also. So there will be a few errors in this process now to show both the ways of success and also of error handling. Okay. So the purchase has been successfully uploaded. It will take time there to compile the data. So let's then see what happened to our sales upload. So here in the same way, I have here upload status report. So this is the upload status report. We have put it separately here. So let's see for the sales side. The month was of September. Then the GSTN number, sales. So this reference ID will be there for your reference checking. This is from the API of Logitex. So we need to select this. There will be single reference ID each time. Now we have not checked for last 2 to 3 reference IDs. So it is showing this reference ID here. Then the fetch status. Okay, we have to click the fetch status. It will get the status and then load data. Okay. So these are the errors. That is transaction is incorrect supply type, incorrect supply type, incorrect of transaction type. So this type of errors will be shown here itself. So in SAP only you can go and check on the invoices what was the transaction type incorrect, why was the transaction doc type incorrect. So these all will available in the JSON also. So when you come back to us or when you ask for Logitex, they will also be able to tell you what was wrong. But you will here itself understand that my so and so invoices has not been uploaded. So in SAP you will able to get it. Again, if I go to the reconciliation data, sorry, in the synchronizing data, and for example, I want to again check, I want to again upload this for September month, right? I'll go to sales, GST and load data. See here only the 3 documents will be shown. So what was uploaded is uploaded already. And this is the 3 documents from here that are shown which are errors. So these documents are yet to be uploaded. So this upload data will show the documents that are only to be uploaded yet. So once you resolve these errors, you can again come here, put the date and again upload from here. So there will be no chances that a single invoice will be uploaded again and again. Now let's check the status purchase side. I'll go to Inecom, then upload status result. I'll put the date of purchase. I here select the purchase side. So here also I did not check the result for last reference ID. So I'll check latest one, then fetch status. So it will take a few minutes, few seconds to fetch from the Logitex portal. And then we can load here the data. See now this load data has not shown any error. So the purchase side of July was uploaded successfully. So now we will go from SAP. You have uploaded all the data Logitex portal. So now we go to the Logitex website. So this is the link for Logitex. You will get your client ID, password, and the login that we have mapped in SAP also. The same will be here. And this is the dashboard or the first view of Logitex. Here also products, you will see the GST Reco e-invoicing options. Here is GST reconciliation, GSTR 1, and reconciliation purchase 2A versus 2B. Then here also in the menu also you have the options to check for the GSTR 1 and purchase. I'll go from the quick access. Okay. The website is refreshed. Once I'll put again the client code. GSTR 1. Then he can select my GSTN, the month we were looking for September. I'll proceed. Okay. So once I proceed here, see the summary will be shown for you here. It is a summary based on sales what we uploaded. My B2B invoices were 8. My large invoice was 1, 4. My credit note was 1. There was one credit note, and then the final HSNY summary. So we have covered all the type of transactions here, and so according to that transaction type, the various types of data is shown here. So we have correctly mapped with the B2B, with the large invoice field, export invoices we have considered without pay, with pay duty status. Then the credit notes we have correctly mapped, and all the taxable value, tax liability, total invoice value will be seen here on a one go. If you want to go into details of this, here is the, then here downside you can see the total and the detailed view. From here also you can see the state pending to be sent, and then you can export here. So this will be shown for you in here. But what happened to my errors? So in the sales register, here you see the view data. Here success and error. So these are my success documents, and these here is the total of my success documents. Okay, so all these data here is being provided by Logitex. Then with error, as I said you that I need to show you with error also. View data with error view. Okay, so these were our 3 invoices that were showing error, and then here also you can see the error message. From here I can download the error files also. And then here also you can delete this open data. Here I select this my data to be deleted. I don't want this all, or I want to just delete this invoice which is not required. So in this fashion you will get the summary of our sales register that has been uploaded. So whatever number of documents was in SAP, the total will be available for you with the HSN summary also in the below. Hello, Subhi ma'am.
Hello. Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Can you show them this how to? Yeah.
Yes, I'll just share my
So
screen.
yeah, Subhi from Logitex will explain us how to get the invoice data, where to do the reconciliation for the GSTR1, and what will be the next process for GSTR1 filing.
Yes. Uh, So as sir has already explained, we will have the sales register from ERP to from SAP to Logitax portal, which will be pulled here. Here, as he has already said, we will get the error descriptions. We will get the exact number of errors that has occurred. What was the number of records which was successful and which is in error, right? Then we will get the summary of the invoices we have already added, which will be bifurcated under different invoice type like B2B invoices, amendment of B2B invoices, nil rated supply, credit note, debit notes, HSNY summary, and so on. Once your sales register is accepted, which is uploaded successfully, then the next step is getting of e-invoice data. So basically what we do is, with the help of API, we call for the e-invoicing data for that particular month that you have done from the government portal. So within few seconds, the data is called from government portal to this Logitax portal. Once we get the data, you will get the processing status as completed. If you want to see this exact data in detail, you just have to click on view data, and then you can exactly see the invoices as well. So even if you want to export these invoices, you can do it. Once this is done, now the thing is that we will reconcile the data. So here we have given you the option of reconciliation of sales register with e-invoice data. Once you click on run reconciliation, under different categories, your reconciliation will be shown, the result will be shown. So I'll just briefly explain what are these categories means. First category is match category. So in that category, your sales register data and your e-invoice data, which gets matched 100%, is shown. Then it's match with difference category. So in this match with difference category, there will be some of the other details which have not matched, and that is the reason they have gone in match with difference category. So if you click on document details, you will get the exact reasons and the detailed invoices for which there is some description. When you shift it to the right side, you will get the column named as error description. Here you will get the under which error it has gone in match with difference category. So here the error description was invoice number was mismatched. So the invoice number as per sales register and as per e-invoice was not matching. That is the reason it has gone in match with difference. Now here we have the, as sir said earlier, you can take the action of accepting the repo here. So one, if I click in here and if I want to accept the reconciliation, I'll click on accept the reconciliation. All these invoices which I have marked as accept reco will be shifted to match category. If I click on mark as uploaded, all these invoices will be marked as uploaded. That means the invoices of e-invoice will be taken into consideration and not the sales register. Okay. So, and if you want to cancel the reconciliation, you want to re-upload the file, or if you want to make any changes in the file, you can cancel the reco and then re-upload the file. So this is your match with difference category. Here you have another category of e-invoice not generated. So here you will get the detailed list of all the invoices that are there in the sales register, but for which you have not generated the e-invoice. Then there will be the list of invoices for which e-invoice is generated, but sales register is not having any invoice for that. Then you will have the e-invoice, which is for which the e-invoice not required. So basically B2C invoices which you do upload in sales register, but for which e-invoice is not required. And if you have cancelled any e-invoice, then this e-invoice cancelled will show that exact detail. So basically, this is the flow where your sales register is captured, then your summary is done, then goes for the reconciliation. And then after the reconciliation, you decide what is to be done with those invoices. If you have to take the invoice as per e-invoice, or if you have to shift as per sales register. We have given you a hybrid method as well. So if something is matching automatically, you can just click at e-invoice should be taken into consideration, and what is not matching you can take as per sales register. So here you have the option to choose as a user if you have to upload sales register as a whole, e-invoice data as a whole, or hybrid as a data which is to be sent. Once you click on send to GST, your data will be sent to the government portal, and then you just have to log into the government portal and file your returns. So that is the flow of the sales register till filing of the GST R1. Yes, Manoj sir, you can take it forward.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. This was all related to the GSTR1 filing. Now I'll share my screen and we will check for the GSTR 2B and 2A. The VA uploaded for the month of July from SAP. So again, on the same screen here is purchase 2A, 2B consideration. Just we will check for the uploaded data first. In the purchase side, here is purchase register. Then I will click my GST in here. I will search for the month of July. View data, sorry. Here, compare July. View. Okay, so the invoices, purchase side invoices, what we uploaded is all available here. In this type, all the documents will be uploaded for the month of July. So here you can export this data from here, click here and export in a CSV or JSON. So whichever format you want. Let's check. So let's check with here, view. So here also see there SAP. So all the and you can see the purchase register. From here you can export, you can check the total values with SAP. Okay, fine. Right. So you can check these values with SAP, the CGST, HST amount in SAP, it's match or not, and then you can work around here. Once you think the data is uploaded is way and pulling the GST at 2B here. So from here itself, you can get the 2B of yours in the form of an API, and you can call the data. 2A is here. Data will be shown here. Then here is the record summary. Now we go to the part of the reconciliation. We have a purchase register. We have our, for example, say 2B. Both have been called and you are set to go for reconciliation. We have the data here, reconciliation data of June month. We uploaded the purchase register of June already because there was a large data. So we kept it uploaded ready for you. And I showed you the demo for the month of July. So we are going to perform the reconciliation for the month of June because customers, we got the GST 2B of June month. Here we can also upload the GSTR if it to be in the form of JSON, okay, or call from the website directly. Then we will go to the repo. I will select my GSTN here. Then I will select the month of June wherein my data is available, and I will select, for example, 2B. Both options are available. The process for both is the same, but just go for 2B. I will view this. Okay, so here is my purchase register, and here is the GSTR 2B data. Okay, it will ask for a confirmation. Okay. All the data, 2 to 3 minutes. So this is the text. That's why SAP also we provided the option of fetching the data. So to compile the data, Reco history now. Here is the view Reco history on the same page. Okay, so the reconciliation has been completed, and these are the various types of categories that I earlier addressed. So these categories are provided by Logitax, and in the view Reco history, okay, here also the reconciliation is completed, and you can view the summary of the reconciliation here also, and you can cancel. Again, there is an option if you think that there is some discrepancy in this reconciliation. I want to cancel this. Here also you can cancel. Okay. So the meaning of each category meaning of this. Hello, in a better way. Hello, Subi. Hello. So this is the category, and what all category this is now. So we have pulled these all categories in SAP against these invoices that are in our purchase register. Okay, if we go into SAP again, so this type of reconciliation you can perform at Logitech's level. My device was disconnected. Okay. So once that reconciliation is done and you are all okay with what has been reconciled, and you have SAP, here we have option of reconciliation. Okay, so the basic invoice, and that's it. Reports. So this is the reconciliation get window. So we can select the GST and here the month here we done for June, and the yeah, I have selected that. Just it's fetching some, that is a network issue. So okay, then I have see here we have put the type of reconciliation both. I reconciled with 2B, so I will select here 2B. There is also a type of 2A, so you can perform either 2A, 2B, and fetch the data for that, whichever your company prefers. Okay, so this is if there is any error, that also we have highlighted here. This type is null because the customer reference number is not entered. So I will just go back to SAP, and what I'll tell you. Sorry. In the AP invoice, we will go. What we have captured the data that I will explain you. So we have used this vendor reference number and this document date. So in case there is a error of there is null of this, there is no vendor reference, then that type of error is shown. So you have to take care that you ensure that each document has a vendor reference number and a correct document date. So unless these details are provided, the reconciliation becomes very difficult. So, but the other rest data has been pulled. There will be no issue in pulling the data. If I go and find, just we will go here, and you can see here we have put the reconciliation status. I am showing on the UDFs in the right hand side corner, the return period, reconciliation status, filing status, GR3B filed, reconciliation reason. I'll just find it on the site. Find this is the status of reconciliation. So you can see my invoices are for month of June, wherein I performed the reconciliation. The date is of June, the document date, and the reconciliation status is match. Whichever invoices are matched, that will show match. If there is match with tolerance, if there is any matching with GSTR 2B, if it is only in GSTR 2B and not in purchase register, it will show here. So these type of categories they have defined: unregistered vendor, only in purchase register. So just I will go and open this. Okay. So here you can see the return period status where I captured the filing status, GSTR 3B not filed. So this is a sample test database entries. So whatever data after testing and matching it is has pulled. So we have tried to map all the relevant fields that are required for understanding or for claiming the input tax credit. In this way, you can get the reconciliation status in SAP back. So just firstly, you have to upload all the data, both registers. You have to check for the sales register uploaded there. You have to finalize the GSTR1, file the GSTR1, and then you can come back to purchase. You can check for the reconciliation. You can check for the data here in the purchase register. You need to pull the GSTR 2B or 2A, and you can then reconcile. Now, this is what has been shown us with matching state. Now, this is match with tolerance. So there is some kind of tolerance here. And if I go and click this, hello, Surbhi ma'am, Surbhi,
Yes, sir.
can you take over this reconciliation part better with?
Yes. Sure.
Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. I'll just share my screen once again.
Yeah.
I hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Yes. So as we discussed, our purchase register has been pulled. Our 2A 2B has been pulled from government portal through API and JSON. So we do have the option of JSON upload and API through we can call GSTR 2A 2B. So basically, if you are going to do the reconciliation on a daily basis for all the data that you have pulled, you can go for GSTR 2A reconciliation. As we know, GSTR 2A data gets changed every day, so it gets added, and GSTR 2B data is fixed data. So after once the GSTR 2B is ready on 14th when it is issued by government, you can just pull the GSTR 2B data and reconcile your purchase register with GSTR 2B. So once the reconciliation happens, all you have to do is you have to go and you have to check the different categories that are told here. So now I have done the reconciliation of April to June data. So here you can do the pan level GS, like you can run the reconciliation for multiple period. And if you have to get the data or take the data of previous period as well, you just have to click on this data. So all the data that was previously open in GSTR 2A 2B or purchase register will be taken into consideration, and then the reconciliation will happen. Now, as sir said, the first category will be your matched category. Here, as we discussed in the sales register, same goes with the match category of purchase register. Your reconciliation of your purchase register and GSTR to be match category shows the invoice amount and taxable amounts are matching 100%. There is no difference between your purchase register and to be data. Then comes the match with difference category. In this category, there is a difference of invoice amounts. So if your purchase register and in your to be has the difference in the amounts like taxable amount, total invoice value, or total tax amount, this will be shown in your patch with difference category. Probable match, in this category all the invoices having invoice number difference. So I'll give you an example. If your purchase register is marked as a invoice dash 123 and your to be is marked as invoice /123. So that will go in your probable match. Then we have cross GST matching. If you go for cross GST matching, the vendor's GST that was put in your purchase register and that was there in 2B is not matching. The reason is it will go in cross GST matching. Then we have only in purchase register and 2B. So basically what happens in this category is there is some data that is there in purchase register and 2B which is not matching at all. So you can directly go and you can manually match that option. So we have given you the option to manually match whatever your GSTR 2B and purchase register data is shown. So here you will get the list of the vendor which was there in both purchase and 2B, and then you can just click on that manual match. Here you will have the vendor. I'll just go to one vendor and then I have the option of single matching or multi matching. So basically what can happen is my one purchase register invoice can get matched with multiple of 2B invoices. So in that case I'll give you an example of the telephone bills that you get. So basically your GSTR 2B may show the invoices, multiple invoices, but you can book your purchase in a one single invoice. So in that case you will have one purchase register invoice and multiple for GSTR 2B. You can match them and then click on match. Once you click on match, another category gets added, that is multi match category. So in this multi match category you will get the details of all these invoices which you have manually matched. Okay. Then we have the option of match with tolerance. Match with tolerance is something which Logitax tell you that it is eligible, you are eligible to take the credit directly. So we have taken into consideration 4 to 5 trails where you can check. So basically what we have checked is if the customer's GST, that is vendor's GST is correct in both purchase register and to be, your own company's GST is there, then place of supply. So place of supply needs to be matching in PR as well as to be. If that is not matching, you are not eligible to take the credit. So we have taken in that into consideration and we have set the tolerance of 20 rupees. So if there is a difference in taxable amount or a tax amount up to 20 rupees, we have took the tolerance. After whatever
Hello, Sudhir. We have lost your voice. We can't hear
Yeah, I think so. We have lost Sukhbir's voice.
you.
Okay. Okay. So I think so. We have lost Sukhbir's voice. Let's continue from my end.
Okay.
Okay. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Manoj.
Okay. So this, as she was explaining, that we can have the option of accepting the recourse and matching the invoices. So this all can be done by you on this Logitex portal. So if you are okay with this all reconciliations, and then you can accept this reconciliation. And after this reconciliation is completed here, if I, for example, let's see an example, and I accept a reco. This I accept the repo. Okay, it has been added to the matched category. So in this way you can complete the GECO here and view. There are 237, I think so. Now it will come to a 238. So once you have done all this, reconciliation, you are satisfied with what you have been reconciled and everything is in order, then you can just go to SAP and you can get the reconciliation status against these invoices. Even if you firstly you have done and later on you make some changes in the reconciliation and then again click in SAP, then also the status in this field will be updated. So it is not a problem that you click once and again if you go and do it multiple times. So whatever you do and update, it will be updated there. This is related to overall how we have captured the two-way of GSTR to be reconciliation from the Logitax portal to the SAP. So from that, in the reports, you can better understand what all fields has been captured and what is the status of this reconciliation process. I think so. There are also reports available in the Logitax portal related to reconciliation. So this is the various type of reports that are available with GST and reconciliation, GST-wise reconciliation details, vendor-wise reconciliation details. So you can go through all these various kind of reports and check what was the actual status. Or in SAP, simply you can run your purchase register, and against that invoice, you can understand whether the return was filed, whether the GSTR 3B was filed, for which period it was filed. So all these details we will pull back, we will give you in SAP once the reconciliation is completed. Against this invoice, as you can see, we have stored the reference ID and errors also. If that invoice is not uploaded and you did not get it anywhere, here also the reference error will be published. Okay, so in this report, upload status report will also give you the exact result. Again, if you want to go at the invoice level and check the result status of error, you can see here the error. If there is error, the reconciliation will not be seen, means these all fields will not be applicable. Once that reconciliation is done, these fields will come here. Then you can understand that this AP invoice was my reconciled with the government port details of the GSTR2. So these fields will be blank in case the reconciliation is not done. Wherever the reconciliation is done, this will have its own data. In this, I think so. We have the option of in Logitax portal, we have the option of GST3 also. In the Logitex portal itself. Okay. So this kind of auto compute, if you click, then it will compute all the values from the two GSTR1 and 2. So it will show you all the data here. I think so. It will show from the outward liability of GSTR1 to calculate. It's not for April. Let's check for June. Okay, so there is no data here now, so it's not showing. But here you can directly auto compute and prepare. Hello.
Yes, sir. I do have a data. So can I share the screen if
Okay.
you want?
Yeah. Just the 3B, 2 to 3 minutes. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. So once the reconciliation is done, you have to come to GSTR 3B. So here in the prepare liability section, you will have the detail of the liability. So here we have the option of fetch system generated 3B. Okay. So once you click on fetch system generated 3B, your data will be pulled and your liability will be auto computed. You just have to click on auto compute and your liability will be shown here. Then you have to go to claim credit. So Logitax gives you two options by which you can claim the credit. One is quick claim and one is invoice wise claim. I'll just directly tell you what is quick claim. So in quick claim, we have the option we have done the reconciliation, and according to the period wise we have bifurcated your reconciliation. So we have first is GSTR 2B, that is reconciled with purchase register in the current period. So you click on here, which is your period, and for that period, what is the like for example, what is the data that got reconciled in April purchase register with April 2B? Then what is the data that got reconciled with April month's purchase register but 2B of previous months? And same vice versa. Then what was the current month unreconciled 2B? So pre April month's 2B, which was not reconciled. April month's purchase register, which was not reconciled. If there was any previous periods 2B or previous periods purchase register that was not got reconciled, we do have option for that. Then if you have reclaimed it, so like if you have the data that is reconciled, you have claimed and reversed in the previous months, and now in this current month you have to reclaim that, you have the option. So basically according to your reconciliation, we have already done the breakdown. You just have to click on that particular category and then you just have to claim the credit, and your data, the claim will be done. Next is invoice wise claim. Here you get the invoices. You just have to select the period for which you have to see the data of. Then you get the detailed list of all the invoices. You just have to click on this set claim status. Select if you want to claim the credit. Select the month of claiming and then confirm. Your data will be directly computed. And if you want, you can even have the Excel file of these invoices. So you just have to download that Excel file, do the same process in that Excel file, upload that Excel file. Once this is done, you just have to go on summary view, click on auto compute, and your data will be computed as follows. So it will be shown in this table 4. So ITC reverse will be shown, all other net ITC available and other details will be shown. Once that is done, you can preview your GSTR 3B and then send that GSTR 3B to government portal. So this is the flow of GSTR 3B in the Logitax portal.
Okay.
Manosa,
I'll
you
check.
can, yes.
Yeah. We uploading the purchase and sales to Logitex portal, then preparing the data for filing on the Logitex portal, and then we can also compute the GSTR preview on the Logitex portal. So in this type of integration with the Logitex portal, wherein all the data will be easy for you. So once you get familiar with all this process, you get the confidence on this full processes. It's a just a few minutes, few clicks you're filing. So you will be able to just check the data on Logitex portal, understand the data, and then you can prepare the data. Solution compatibility is for SAP B1 version of HANA and SQL. It is for 9.3 version. It will require 2 to 3 days to implement, and we will support you on all the phases initially. We will Inecom in the add-on part will support you on the data upload activity and error handling in SAP. Since we will explain and help make you understand what type of transactions we have considered and from where we have pulled the transaction types in SAP. Initial phases for at the first time when you upload the data. Logitax will also be there to support you with the reconciliation of uploaded data, to check on the website what and where to go, how to follow the process. You, when you have now initially see the screens, you will feel that the data or the uh, screen differences is too much. But once you finalize the process for your own company, then you will be better. You will get better understanding of this portal, and then Logitex will help you at each stage. At initial implementation stages, when you opt for our solution, we will help you on all the levels for the first time reconciliation and for the first time of upload data. So wherein you face the difficulties, you can get in touch with Inecom and Logitax also. So all the time we will be there for your support. So even if you find it difficulty in implementing understanding concepts, you can also get in touch. So this type of support we will be making you available for this GST solution. Then the pricing structure is as follows. So they're including both the cost of Logitax and Inecom. So we can share this with you also later on. So if you have any more questions on this, you are free to ask now.
Thanks, Manoj. Thanks, Urbi.
Yeah.
Attendees, we are open for questions now. You can either ask us to unmute yourself or write down your Q&A in chat box or Q&A column. Manoj, I think we can wrap up. We don't have any further questions. Yeah, we got one. Okay. Manoj, we have got one question.
Yeah, I'm just refreshing.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, there is a question that how we process e-invoicing through this add-on. Uh, E-invoicing is a different solution, and yes, it is a separate add-on solution for the same. So e-invoicing will be a different solution, and this GST reconciliation is a different solution. So this GST reconciliation will be have to perform that in a month only. So we have separate windows for that and a separate solution for that. Whereas e-invoicing is a part of day-to-day activity. So that's why we have that feature on the invoice level. So both are a
Okay.
different solution.
Okay. So we have got one hands up. Mr. Rajram, I have given you the access to unmute yourself if you want to ask. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, Shriya and Manoj.
Yeah.
So I have one question. So can we reconcile sales part through this? Like sometimes what happens, there are invoices which we generate through SAP. Okay. So at the month end, what we do, we run one report of e-invoicing that we check all the invoices which we have raised through SAP are reflecting on the e-invoice portal or not. Because sometimes what happens when we generate IRN through on SAP now, the IRN got reflected in SAP, but sometimes it doesn't get reflected on the e-invoice portal. So there are certain reasons like there is a one reason that auto population failed. Okay. Due to this, what happened? IRN get reflected in SAP. Okay. But if you see on e-invoice side, no, it doesn't get reflected. The reason we get on that or the remark that we get now is auto population failed. So for that,
Okay.
at the month end, we have to do a small reconciliation on the sales part also, that the invoices which we have booked in SAP and the invoices which are getting reflected in e-invoice portal. So that we can do through this, or it is a different part. Sorry, you are not audible.
Yeah, big hello.
Yes, yes. Now you're audible. Tell me.
To also here on the Logitech
Yeah.
portal, you have the option to get your e-invoicing data.
Okay.
That e-invoicing data can be checked with your sales register, and there you can
Okay.
download and match also.
Okay. So that we can do through this, right? So we don't have to take e-invoice add-on for that from you, right? Or we have to.
No, no.
Because for e-invoicing we have a different vendor. Okay, so if I go for the GST reconciliation software from Logitech or Inecom, okay, so I don't need to take e-invoicing add-on from you, right?
Yeah.
We can just do reconciliations
Yes.
through this, right?
Hmm.
Okay then, yeah, my query is solved. Thank you.
Please let us know if you have any further questions. I think Manoj, we can wrap up the session now.
Yeah, yes, we can wrap up.
Yes. So I'll share the PPT with you all and the recording. Please ask us any question if you have on the same email ID. So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.